appreciate it.
Alright, we got the mac and cheese cornbread, homemade jam, baked beans, chopped brisket, ribs, Carolina mustard, blueberry habanero, chipotle barbecue, regular old barbecue. Alright, Up In Smoke, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We stopped here to hit an antique mall on our way, just passing through. I saw a barbecue place. It wasn't real busy. I asked the lady across the street in one of the little stores, I'm like, you ever eat that barbecue across the road? She was like, oh man, is it ever good? It's a father-son thing. It's so good. You would love it, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, we're going. So we go in there. It's good. It's different. It's not traditional style barbecue, but in a really, really good way. My wife said it's kind of like if you did barbecue with a gourmet twist. And I think that's an accurate description. So let's cover what we had. We had the cheesy potatoes. That was kind of like a hash brown casserole with breadcrumbs on it, so you had a crunch. Man, it was excellent. It wasn't just like mashed potatoes. There was texture there. Excellent. The beans were not your traditional sweet barbecue beans, but they were good in a really good way. Had a sweet pepper taste. I thought they were some of the best beans I've ever had that weren't, you know, just brown sugar baked beans. The meat, all they offer is a chopped brisket. And I kind of toyed, I prefer sliced brisket. But a lot of places you can't get sliced brisket, so we got the chopped brisket. It was good. There was just so much food there. So the chopped brisket was good. We had ribs. The ribs were cooked perfectly. They had a great rub on them. You could bite into them, but they didn't fall apart. You could pull the bone out with a little effort. Perfectly cooked ribs. Great flavor. Great smoke taste. Let's talk about the cornbread. My wife's over here smiling from ear to ear. You know, in the South we have a saying, your tea's supposed to be sweet and your cornbread's not. That cornbread was like cake. I mean, it really was like a cornbread cake in a really, like a spice cake. It was like it had a little bit of cinnamon or something in it. And then he said, we've got this homemade smoked blueberry, wild berry jam. Dude, I'm telling you, it was good. I mean, it was, yeah, look at here. You don't have to open it up, but just, no, you don't. I can't show them this. Look, we're taking the leftovers home. It didn't hit the trash. So we're on a road trip and we're packing cornbread. What does that tell you? The sauces. So the barbecue sauce was good. The chipotle is all right. I didn't have any bad sauces. There was a blueberry habanero. It was a little too sweet for me. Of course, you know me, I don't like really, really sweet sauce. But their Carolina mustard was excellent. It was a little bit sweet, a little bit tangy. That's what my wife ate. That's what I liked. It was a good, great sauce. Then he just shows up. He sees them doing a video. He was trying to get me to get the wings when I came in. And I'm like, hey man, I'm doing a barbecue video. I need to get traditional barbecue food. So then he just shows up and he says, you've got to try our wings. These are on the house. So he just gives me a 6-pack of wings. Son, it was like, I told my wife, I said, these are the best wings I've ever had. I'm not kidding you. They had a great rub on them. I mean, it was like kind of like a sugar rub on them. It was a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, but it was dry. It wasn't a real saucy, runny wings. The wings were dry rubbed. They are smoked, then fried, and not overcooked. A lot of times when you smoke wings, they just fall apart. You know, they're just, they set them on your plate and you got bones already sticking out of them. Those wings were properly cooked and they were excellent. Best wings I ever had. Strangest cornbread, but in a really good way I've ever had. Loved the sauce, loved the ribs, loved the beans. I mean, this place is like if a guy ran a smokehouse and he sent his son off to culinary school and he came back and the old man died and the son took over. That's kind of what you get. You get, you know, if you're wanting traditional Alabama barbecue, this ain't it. If you're wanting Texas brisket, this ain't it. But if you want really good food and you're in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, for crying out loud, get yourself to the Czechoslovakian Village District. I think that's what this is called. The Czech Village District. And get to Up In Smoke and get yourself some good groceries. You will not be disappointed, I promise. Till next time, I'll see you guys somewhere down the barbecue trail.